They say every journey starts with a step. But mine began with a lie. A sweet, seductive lie that felt like flying. And once you've tasted flight, the ground never feels like home again. The night of departure. I was born in a village where survival is a blood sport. Not a game, a tradition. A dance with hunger, a romance with struggle. Where your grandfather fought to eat and your father fought to stay. Where the soil is stubborn and the rain comes like betrayal. Sometimes too much, sometimes not at all. I was just a barber, a dream sculptor, a secret keeper, in a village where the rain forgets to fall and struggle is inherited like a last name. My name? Well, forget that for now. What I did? I cut hair. I was the village barber, sculptor of dreams, listener of gossip, witness to all truths. In my little wooden shop with a plastic mirror cracked in the middle like a split destiny, I heard stories fly faster than US fighter jets. The kind that hunted down Bin Laden. Death, love, Europe, betrayal, politics, fake prophets, real miracles. They all passed through our shop like travelers on the road I was yet to take. We barbers' shops. We ain't just cutters of hair. We're secret keepers, accountants of ego, therapists without license. We calculate a man's worth by how he tips us. We debate football like we manage the teams. We celebrate goals like they paid us commission. You get it. You've seen a place like this before, maybe in your city, your town, your hood. I wasn't rich, but I had a roof. I had a plate. I had leftover food, waiting with my grandma after work. I had peace, though it was borrowed. That night, one whisper changed everything. One man, one phone call, and suddenly I wasn't cutting hair, I was cutting ties. Ties to safety, to normal, to home. It was a Saturday night, the air thick with dust and sweat. My best customer came in. This guy always left change, made jokes, tipped like he was allergic to coins. He sat in my chair, and midway through the cut, his phone rang. I wasn't even paying attention till I noticed the shift. His eyes sharpened, his words got urgent. He turned to me, "Make it fast, I'm traveling tonight." I pause. "This night? Where to?" I asked, not knowing that one question was a blade that would cut my fate in half. He turned his head, smirked like someone holding a winning card. "I move people, from Africa to Europe, for less than $1,000. Want proof?" He showed me photos, faces I knew, now in fancy clothes, holding babies, wearing sun. He even called some. Voices I recognized. One said, "Bro, life here's sweet like honey in the morning." I didn't know if it was truth or trap, real or dream. But I felt something stir, like maybe, just maybe, God had finally opened my mom's prayer book. See, I don't pray much, but my mom, she prays like it's war. She prays like bullets are flying, and only her voice can stop them. She prays so hard, sometimes I wonder if her voice reaches further than the pastor's own. That night, I slept with purpose. Woke up like I won a bet I didn't place. My mom noticed my energy and asked why. I told her, "Don't worry, Mama. God has remembered us." She smiled, for a second. Then her eyes changed. "Hope you haven't joined bad people," she said. "You haven't entered blood money, Yahoo, 419, or anything that kills fast and riches fast." But not once did she mention traveling. And that's how I knew, because my mom, she has a gift. She sees what's about to happen. She's warned me before and saved my neck. One time friends came to take me out at 10:30 p.m. to buy suya. She said, "Don't go. Too late, too many boys. Police will arrest all of you." I hesitated, told my friends, "Wait, I'm coming." They left. Police caught them. said they were accomplices in stealing government property, all because they helped a little girl carry iron rods on a wheelbarrow. So, yeah, when she didn't mention travel in her warning list, I felt peace. She asked again. I told her, "Mama, it's not a bad thing. I'm going to Europe." She smiled, nodded, and said, "Then go in peace, my son." The next morning, that same customer, now my unofficial travel plug, called. He said, 2 months. Hustle. I'll link you when I return. $1,000. That's your gate pass. I hustled like war, farming by day, barbing by night. But still, money no reach. So, I told my mom. She went to her women's meeting and borrowed the money. I promised, "Give me 5 months, Mama. I'll return every kobo." Then came the list. A message with instructions from the plug. Items to bring, type of bag to buy, military style, multiple pockets, survival kit vibes. I went to Navy barracks to buy it. When asked, I said I was joining the army. Nobody questioned. I packed 3 polos, 2 boxers, cold weather clothes, gala, tom-tom, bread, butter, energy drinks, bottled water, ready for war, or something worse. The day came. He pulled up with another man. I didn't know him. We drove to a house. Inside, 25 strangers, all with the same hunger, all carrying the same lie in their chest. This will be easy. We introduced ourselves like classmates, laughed nervously, ate food, drank beer, smiled like
That would be our last supper.
Some of us would die in deserts, others in sea waves, a few in silence. They woke us at 1 a.m., our money, loaded our bags, and unknowingly, we climbed into the mouth of a story none of us would finish. That night was the last time happiness wore our faces. At 1 a.m., he woke us, collected $500 from each. Transportation fee. They made $13,000 that night 10 years ago. You know the value now. 2 L300 buses came. We loaded up. Heartbeats were loud, eyes wide open. That was our last night of happiness. And so began the road into the darkness. To be continued. Next time you return, you'll see what the Sahara looks like when it's hungry. You'll hear the sound of dreams dying in the back of trucks. You'll learn what the Mediterranean says when it opens its mouth wide. Subscribe and turn on the bell. I hope the story teach you something. This is Iter Tenebris.